Hey guys, I just wanted to talk about this card, Windrose, the Elemental Lord. It's the Wind Elemental Lord. It's supposed to be coming out of Lord of the Tachyon Galaxy. And I'm just going to read its effect out to you guys, and I'm going to review it a little bit. Okay, cannot be normal summoned or set. Must be special summoned from your hand by having exactly 5 wind monsters in your graveyard, and cannot be special summoned by other ways. When this card is special summoned, destroy all spell trap cards your opponent controls. You can only use this effect of Windrose, the Elemental Lord, once per turn. If this card leaves the field, skip the battle phase of your next turn. Okay, so it's like Grand Soil, Mulan Glacia, and Pyrotrex, but it's for Wind. Wind is one of these weaker archetypes, and it really, I can't think of any Wind deck that's really done much. And, a deck that I think will be very good in is Dragonities, because they're all Wind, and they have a lot of trouble with back row, because if your opponent, sets a Solemn Warning or a Bottomless, it wrecks their plays completely. So, I think that this card, I might play 2 in Dragonities, but I don't know. It has the Harpy's Feather Duster effect. I honestly don't think it's as broken as the other Elemental Lords, because this one, you're not just getting a +1 all the time. You may just drop it and it may just be a beater. Because this one you have to play a little bit smarter for it to really work. And, just destroying all spell and trap your opponent controls, it's like Heavy Storm. You can't play it whenever they just have 1 spell or trap card and you expect to get, millions of pluses and win the game from it. It's Winged Beast. I don't think that will really come into play. But something that I've noticed about these Elemental Lords is if this card leaves the field, skip the battle phase of your next turn. If Konami's trying to make it seem a little bit weaker or something, they did pretty poor on it because, you lose it. That's wonderful. I can't attack for the next turn. It sounds worse than it probably actually is. If your opponent's actually able to get it off the field, you're probably in a worse position with it off the field than just having to skip your battle phase. You know what I mean? It's as if Konami's trying to be like, okay, it's not that broken. You have to skip the battle phase of your next turn. I just don't get it, and I don't see what decks this is really going to do good in. I'm thinking Wind decks, and I just can't really think of any. There's Dragonities. I think that's about it. Oh, Harpies are getting some support, but that's an entire different discussion. I don't know about this card, guys. I really don't think it'll compare up to the other Elemental Lords. Right now, if I was to rate them in order from best to worst, number 1 would definitely be Mulan Glacia. Number 2 would have to be Grand Soil. Number 3 would have to be Pyrotrex. And number 4 would be Windrose. Definitely Mulan Glacia, because if you're always going to plus off it somehow. And, same thing with Grand Soil. It's like a free Monster Reborn. You're always going to have cards in the graveyard unless you're playing against macro, but then you wouldn't even have the Earth to begin with. And Pyrotrex, it's like a Ring of Destruction, but I just don't see how it's going to be as practical as Ring of Destruction, because I really can't think of many fire decks besides the Fire Fist and the Fire Kings. Personally, if I was to bet on those, I'd say the Fire Kings are way better, but I don't know. I just don't know about this. And then Windrose is kind of falling in last. Harpy Feather Duster is an extremely powerful card, but it's much more situational than a Monster Reborn or a Delinquent Duo or a Ring of Destruction, but that's just me thinking. I may be wrong on this, guys, but if you guys come up with any better ideas to actually use this card, please tell me, because, I'm pretty sure that Lord of the Tachyon Galaxy is going to come out, and, it's going to have all the Harpy stuff, so just tell me, what I'm missing here, because, honestly, I don't think that this card is anything to get worked up about. It's no Mulan Glacia at all. So, tell me what you guys think of this video, and, yeah, I don't think that this card's gonna have much effect on the meta at all, unless I give Dragunity some broken support, like, I don't even know what it would have to be, but, alright, I'll see you guys later. Tell me what you guys think of this video, because I honestly think it's a good segment, like card talk. I don't know. Bye.